Yeah, we got a problem here. For some reason, us gamers continue to accept the state of modern video games. Now, when I say modern, I'm not talking about games as a service. I'm referring to modern games as in games that are releasing in this era. The ninth generation of gaming is what they call it. Take a game like, fuck it, I'll beat that dead horse. Callisto Protocol. Seems like Dead Space has already made that game irrelevant. Striking Distance Studios announced Callisto like 2 years ago, and based off what we saw from the trailers, of course we were excited. Most anticipated game of 2022. Flash forward to now and look at what we got. Complete bullshit. And to think we still got people defending this game. I know some people that like it. Kudos to them though. I saw that horse shit a mile away just last year. Gamers, we have to pay attention to the signs. The first red flag was the announcement of a season pass. A season pass for a single player game? How the hell does that work for this? Oh, that's right. The developers said the season pass would include extra kill animations that you don't get in the main game. That should have gave you cause for pause, right? And then the reviews came out. Fucking frame drops galore. Oh, but the game looks gorgeous though. Now that you think about it, the only footage they ever showed up until the release was cinematics. They didn't show that dodge left, dodge right shit, did they? I'm not even mad at the publishers for this. The ones footing the bill for all these games. See, people want to blame EA or WB for all this, but I say the developers need to get their shit together. Now we got all types of gamers in the world. We got teenagers, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. I don't know what age range you're in right now, but I'm going to tell you a time, or remind you of a time, when developers did have their shit together. Back in the day, during Christmas time, you told your mom or your dad you wanted the new Nintendo 64 and then you ended up getting it on Christmas morning. Good old Santa Claus dropped by while you were sleeping last night and blessed you with what you always wanted. Well, maybe that's how it was for the white kids, I don't know. Us black kids were staring at all the presents under the Christmas tree damn near 2 weeks before Christmas. And your dad or your mama told you, yeah, Santa came early. Don't you touch them damn presents or it's your ass. So every day you coming home from school eyeballing those presents under the tree and you see that Wave Race 64 game box just laying there, right? Yeah, it was wrapped up, but you knew damn well what a Nintendo 64 cartridge box looked like. And when you finally was able to play that game on Christmas morning, you knew what you were getting. You knew that you were going to have a good time. You knew that you didn't need anyone else to tell you that you were going to have a good time. You knew the game was in its final state, and you knew you didn't need to wait for a fucking update. My fellow PlayStation players, we're all too familiar with this by now. What flagship game that we had for PS5 that fell into this category? Horizon Forbidden West. Now, I'm not trashing this game at all. I think Forbidden West is damn good, and I had a hell of a time exploring that entire map. If it wasn't for Elden Ring, I would have been playing Forbidden West at launch. And if I did, I would have been playing the worst version of that game. Why? Because if you remember, Forbidden West went through a ridiculous amount of patches literally within the first month since it released. 1.06, 1.07, 1.12, 1.18. Shit, are you fucking kidding me? This shit right here is what's making us wait for reviews, and for some of us, treat the review of some reviewers as the spoken word of God. How many times have you seen in the comment threads, oh, this game is fire, but I think I'm gonna wait till the reviews come out before I buy it. Or something like, this looks like a wait for sale to me, but I'm gonna wait and see what IGN says first. We're at a point where we need somebody else to tell us if we're gonna like something or not. Yeah, I know it's been like this for a long time. Doesn't have to be this way though. Not if the developers get their shit together and ensure that the game that they're promising us is the one that we get at release. I'm cool with games being delayed to ensure quality. What I don't like is for a game to be delayed and then still be jacked up after it was delayed. Is that asking too much? I don't think so. I think that's a fair request from somebody that has to put up with the $60 price hike up to $70, am I right? You goddamn right I'm right. But I guess the reviews do serve a purpose. Serves as evidence that the developers need to stop fucking around and release a game that doesn't need to have patch updates to fix shit that should have been sorted out before release. So, I say all that to say this. Independent reviewers, Keep hammering these game studios for piss poor effort. And for the devs, get your fucking shit together.